Now that we have configured the Raspberry Pis individually, it is time to configure them as a Dramble. The first step is to gather all the IP addresses for each individual Pi. Using the ifconfig command, we can obtain each Raspberry Pi's IP address, which we will use later. You're going to want to note these down somewhere. Next, you are going to want to create a file named machine file. Place all the IP addresses for your Raspberry Pis in this file. Now, generate a key using the following command. Press enter until your key is generated. Navigate to the SSH directory. Copy the id_rsa.pub file to a new file called pi01. This will help us in the future to keep the Raspberry Pi keys separate from the other keys that we will generate. Once you have copied the file, SSH into the second Raspberry Pi and repeat the process. Generate a key using the following command. Navigate to the .ssh directory and copy the id_rsa.pub file to a new file called pi02. Now, we want to add the key from the first Pi to the second Pi. We do this with the following command. The IP address is that of the first Raspberry Pi. Now, add the first Pi's key to the authorized keys list using the following command. Exit the Raspberry Pi. Now, repeat the process for Pis 3 and 4. Once you have finished that, all there is left to do is to add Pis 2, 3, and 4 keys to the first Pi. So we do that with the following command and repeat it for Pis 3 and 4. Once you have completed that, we can run the following command to make sure we have successfully configured our Dramble. If you get all the host names back, then you have successfully created a Raspberry Pi Dramble.